You gotta love how worlds are set up in this game, huh? They're set up so that if you just want to beat the game, you don't have to play too many levels, but if you want to play every level, you got a lot of levels to play. That's kind of neat. Anyway, welcome back to Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze, guys. We're ready for rickety rafters. Now, the funny thing is, I think last episode I said something along the lines of, this level, you know, I don't remember it, it must be pretty forgettable, but I actually do remember this level. And it's definitely not forgettable. Oh, man, I just like watching these butterflies at the start. It's just, they're just kind of there, and it's nice. This game has good graphics, moving on. Anyway, though, so remember how, like, well, of course you remember, I've said it like 5 times now, but, oh, we're stuck on Diddy? Yeah, I guess the level wants me to use Diddy, so use Diddy I shall. Yeah, anyway, I was saying, like, you know, the tornado level was the first level that doesn't screw around. Well, that level was not screwing around in comparison to this level. See, now this level, I wouldn't say it's hard, but around the middle of the level, there's a checkpoint, and there isn't really a checkpoint after that for quite a while, and it's, like, really easy to die, or at least if you're trying to get everything anyway, so you get sent back a lot. And it's like, some K levels where, I swear that banana bunch there, it just randomly comes up and just randomly goes down, and you never see it again. Yeah, as I was saying though, not unlike, like K levels, there's not a, well, a buddy barrel after the checkpoint, so you're stuck with DK only, which makes it a lot harder. And what is this? Is this a new bonus type? I can't believe it. And not only is it a new bonus type, but it's also probably one of the more interesting bonus types, if you were to ask me. I think there was one similar to this in... Shit. Pretty easy to fall down there. Yeah, I think there was one similar to this in Returns, and maybe exactly like this, because again... It's a good thing the timer stops when the puzzle piece appears, because I like fell off there like an idiot. Yeah, anyway, again, it's like... Oh, I don't think they really care about bonuses. Of course, they're just going to repeat bonus types from all that they used in Returns. Because that's fun. We can rack up some coins here. Boing, 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 boing. Okay. So, if you haven't really kind of figured out what this level's gimmick is, it's sort of based on you pull these vines, they do something. You also step on platforms, they react. There's also a puzzle piece hidden down here. That's nice. Only 5 puzzle pieces, and... I think this level only does have the one bonus, which is neat. Well, hopefully, anyway. I don't remember exactly. Yeah, here it is. This is that checkpoint I was talking about. There isn't another one for a while now, so... Yeah, we gotta be careful if we don't want to die. Alright, now let's step on... You step on that, it moves it. Then you hold this, which moves this down. But, like, you can jump on the vine without stepping on that platform, so you'll move this, then you'll jump on the platform, try and get it to go over, but by the time you've done that, the vine will have moved that platform back, so you'll need to repeat the whole process, and we avoided that, so good for us. Oh, and also, there's a lot of target hitting in this level. Now, before we pull this vine, let me, take those guys out, because we've got some collecting to do. Actually, I kind of wish I had Dixie for this part, because I could actually reach those ones at the top. Oh, I just got them all. Well, I suppose Diddy's good for that too. Not that this is a puzzle piece, just a, you know, extremely valuable life. You know, I've been saying lives aren't, you know, worth anything, but, I suppose if you're not that good, you might need a lot. Oh, yeah, I didn't need to collect all those. Good. Yeah, you might actually need a lot of lives, but the thing is, like... I could kill myself 10 times or something like that. Oh, shit. Oh, whoa. How am I gonna do this? I think I can do this. Where are you going? Oh my god, Jesus. Speaking of dying. Yeah, anyway, as I was saying though, yeah, I could kill myself like 10 times, and then within like 2 levels, I'd have all my lives back, so... Then again, I suppose if you really lost them that quickly, but then again, do lives really matter? Like, what happens if you run out of lives? You get kicked out of the level. It's not like you have to start the whole game over again. Alright, your numbers up, chicken. Gotta get my N. And no, I'm not grabbing that vine like the game wanted me to. Ooh, that sneaky hedgehog dude was hiding in the grass there. What a sneaky guy. Get all them. So yeah, pretty much what I was saying though is I was commenting on how worthless lives are in today's video games, essentially. Now, looky here. I'm just gonna follow these bananas, right? No, you hold down the grab button here. Because they're sneakily... Like, could you even see that? I couldn't see that. You just gotta randomly hold the grab button down and go, oh, well, it's a good thing DK knew to grab something if I was holding the grab button down. Now, what are we doing here? Right, this is, like, tricky. You don't want to kill this chicken because you need it to get that coin. So you jump on that, kill the chicken by accident. Okay, sorry, chicken. Now you grab here, and there's bananas here. I know those don't spawn a puzzle piece, though, so I don't have to bother trying to pick those up. That's sort of the thing. It's like sort of, I know which ones are puzzle pieces, so I'm not like painstakingly, you know, trying to collect every single one. But if I was, I can guarantee you I probably would have died at least a couple times by now. Oh, look. Come back down here. You think they're trying to avoid me? Like, because if I eat all their bananas, they essentially, like, die? I guess? They're like, they explode into an item. Oh, so look at that banana bunch there. That was so random. It just like sort of comes out of nowhere and it just like flies back up. It's like, my planet needs me, or you know, like that. Yes, it's like go underneath the G. Oh, that was pretty badass. It's like I didn't like try to get that banana bunch up to the top left there because I was like I knew if I went to get that I'd fall off the platforms and die. Much like those. Well, you got the shield guy, who I can't jump on, I can't roll into. Wait, I can just stun him, can't I? Yeah, okay, there we go. Now that's 5 out of 5. Good, we did not miss one. Excellent. This is a very funny end barrel. It's like, I do commend them for their creativeness with the end barrel. So essentially you shoot to this vine, and that leaves the door open. Now I have to jump back to the barrel and shoot, but the door shuts really quickly, so you have to be quick about it. So, I need to do it like... a bit early to get the DK, but because I really needed, you know, lives or coins or whatever anyway. Alright, but that's all the levels in the Safari / Savannah, whatever you want to call it. Well, I mean, the world is sort of Savannah, but I've been calling it Safari because, well, they're like sort of the same. No, not really. I don't know. Well, isn't a Safari is the event of traveling through a Savannah, isn't it? Something like that. Anyway. Enough of that. Precarious pendulums. Now, we're getting, you know, we're about halfway through the game, so the K levels are starting to pick up in difficulty. I'm really interested to see how we're gonna do here, because it's pretty easy to die. It's like both levels have something in common. Alright, I definitely want Dixie. Dixie is more valuable than Diddy here, because I do need the height. There's the name. If the name suggested, we have pendulums. On this platform here, I can't stand on it, otherwise it'll lower to the electricity and we'll get hit. So we have to do some jump. Just pretend you're on a donut like in Mario. Yeah, that kind of works. Although, as we'll see later, we can't just jump, you know, half-assed, or, well, not half-assed, but just whenever we want. Because you got all these stupid and see, that'll happen. Oh, good thing I've got a bunch of hit points. Now, imagine trying to do this on hard mode, and you're not even allowed to take a single hit, and... Oh no, well you can use Dixie, because you can play as Dixie solo, so you can use Dixie, but you can only take one hit, which, there's this, like, one part later where it's really hard to get through without taking a hit. Which is not this part. This part's really easy. These things move ridiculously slow. There we go, get in there. Now, can you see those? You see those bananas that it's almost hidden by my lives up to the top left there? Yeah, we have to, like, you have to go that way to get a puzzle piece. But see what happens here. If I shoot up here, we're not looking at it anymore. So if the camera actually centered, you know to go over to the left here. But no, only if you saw those bananas out of the corner of your eye would you know to go over there. So that's sort of another one of those bullshitly hidden puzzle pieces. It's not like they're anything new, though. Well, let's continue. Right. And DK continues his career as a pinball. There's a lot of these banana bunch things hidden in lampposts, and this is that part I was talking about, I think. We not only have a bunch of pendulum things, but we also have, you know, well, I can't touch, I can't stay on the ground. Oof, that's a tight jump. Now, if I jump here, I get this puzzle piece, and we can, yep, jet past this, duck to avoid that. I don't think this pull is there. This is the regular coin, and there we go. Not too hard, I did pretty good there, but yeah, it's one of those, you know, when you're in the heat of the moment things, you can't really think clearly. Now that puzzle piece wasn't even trying to hide. It's like if the puzzle pieces were playing hide and seek, it would be the one that's bad at hide and seek. Well, you know, it's a good thing this owl's here, just like, man, I'm just gonna let this guy jump on me, and I'm just gonna fly here indefinitely. Unlike this one, which I do get to kill after 3 hits. And more like this one. Well, much like the other K level, it's a really good thing these guys are here. Now, what are you actually meant to do? I don't know how you're meant to get this without, you know, either Dixie or taking a hit. Because, like, if you do it like, you know, that, you can get it with Dixie. But, like, I suppose you have to take a hit if you don't have Dixie on the spikes, which is a shame. But, you know, well, as long as you're not in hard mode, it's not a problem. And I think you have to... Do you have to have all the puzzle pieces to play in hard mode? I don't think so. I think you only have to have all the Kong letters to play in hard mode. But it's like if you're playing in hard mode and you don't already have all the puzzle pieces, it's like, why are you playing in hard mode to begin with? It's not like you're going to be hunting puzzle pieces. Oh, shit. Yeah, once you fall here, you got to keep up the pace. Alright, that's going to... Oh, shit. I thought that one there was going to... You go over to the right, so I'd be able to stand on it. But no, it went back to the left. So just from that one mistake, I go back. All the way back. You know what? I haven't done a fast forward in a while. Let's do that. My timing is slightly off and I die for it. Alright, I'm back here, and this time I do not have Dixie, so I gotta be really careful. Alright, this one's gonna come up, then... I suppose you have to jump to that one. It doesn't really look like it, but you can only just make it, and... With one big fling, we're at the end of the level, and we do have 5 out of 5 puzzle pieces. Alright. I actually got through that one pretty good, I must say. They're going to get harder, though, and that's kinda... worrying me, I suppose. Okay, and with that level done, we have finished World 3, and we found another mysterious relic. Excellent. Alright, we're up to the boss. This boss, man, this is probably... It's not that bad of a boss, but it's my least favorite. Yeah, when you only have 6 bosses to choose from, I guess it's pretty easy to identify which one's your least favorite. But the thing about this boss is if you use Cranky, which I'm going to get here... You can actually do some damage on this guy faster than you normally would be able to do. Whoa, a regular banana bunch. That's so valuable. Well, it looks like we've got a Narutard on our hands. So this guy, he kind of works a bit uniquely. It's the same thing, 9 hits total, but the thing is... So I've hit him 3 times, but you need to kill a single monkey to go on to the next phase. So it's kind of pointless trying to hit all 3 of them. You really should only go after one of them, but I figured I'd just hit all of them anyway. Oh well, yeah, you take a hit, and you also take a hit. Alright. So I only have to hit each of them one more time now. So the thing about Cranky is, you see how they're trying to get, you know, swing a hammer at me? Well, with Cranky, you can actually still jump on them with the extra height. I suppose you could do that with Dixie too, but it's easier to time with Cranky. Yeah, there they go, all healing up. And now they've got bombs. See, how come they can... Aren't we all monkeys here? How come they can hold the spiked ones? That's a bit, monkeyist. You telling me these baboons have stronger hands? Oh, and then I go freaking hitting myself. Oh, well, no Cranky now. We have to do it, well, normally. Dude, will you just... Oh, what? Oh, I guess I can't jump on him because he's got like a spiky head. Well, I suppose. Man, what are these guys doing? Oh, I guess I killed that one? No, I didn't. Okay, they're still both one hit. I was kind of wasting my time going after that one. Oh, I guess I just wanted them to throw bombs more. Bombs away. It's not one of those things where it's like, why do they even bother throwing, you know, the non-spiked bombs? If they don't throw non-spiked bombs, I can't hurt them at all. But, I guess a Narutard isn't that smart. Well, it's a Narutard that can summon ghosts. So now the Fallen have come to reap their revenge. You can just duck here, but if you duck, yeah, if you duck once, they'll pull out the hammer next time. So, you have to get a move on. Boing. And there we go, one hit. Well, this boss actually goes pretty quickly, yeah, because he doesn't, you know, each phase isn't like super epic. It just kind of instantly moves on to the next one. Oh, shit. Well, if I could actually do this... Oh, he's got a hammer. Ooh, that was close. Yeah, it's like, there's no point of even trying to kill the ghost ones. They don't... Ooh, I'll take that. I need that. So, yeah, throw a... Yeah, jump on him. There we go. Alright, now only one more hit. It's a good thing I got that hard. It's kind of worrisome when you only have one hit. And now imagine trying to do this whole thing, you know, with only one hit. Which I've done. I've done it. I've already beat the whole game on hard mode. You shall not strike me down. Oh, well, I think I quoted that terribly. Oh, man, I just got out of the way of that. And... I'm starting to think you actually can't get over 25. It's like, just like the DK barrels, it kind of just ends as soon as you get up to 25. That or I'm just really consistent. And with another boss defeated, we steal their launching barrel to go to, does this really classify as an island? It's more like islands. Anyway, this is World 4 though. Speaking of least favorite things, as you can kind of probably tell, this is the water world, and water levels aren't too favorable in this game, in my opinion anyway. Alright, well, let's power through this anyway next time. It kind of looks like, it's kind of weird, because it looks like, you know, this first level has two exits to it, and one leads to that one in the middle, and one leads to one to the right. But then it looks like the one to the right also has a secret exit that leads to the one to the middle, so you can go like, it's like kind of weird. Oh well, we'll start this next time, so thanks for watching, see you there.